What is up, guys? It's DoubleWinning, and today I'm bringing you a Diana mid full gameplay commentary here. I know I've been coming out with a lot of full gameplay commentaries, and that's just because I enjoy doing them, and I know you guys enjoy them too. So if you do continue to enjoy them and you want to see more in this kind of style where I take the replay and I kind of go over my strengths and weaknesses, as well as maybe give a few tips on the champion, be sure to hit that like button and comment on what you like most about the video. It really helps me with that constructive criticism, what you like about the video or what you don't like about the format of the video, so that I can try and improve my videos. For this initial matchup, I actually bought Red Pot on accident, and this is right after the patch, so I forgot that Red Pot actually went up to 350 gold, so I don't know if I would have bought it if I had the chance to really think about it, but I just bought it because I'm so used to buying Red Pot on like every single champion, but with this new change, I'm definitely gonna have to rethink what I'm doing. But against Katarina, I decided to just push her against the tower, because I am melee, and with most melee characters, if you push them pretty hard and just stay safe, then you're usually gonna have a pretty good time. And plus, Katarina has a little bit of trouble last hitting earlier on before she gets her kind of last hit helpers, you know, with her Q and her W and her E. Like, all of her skills help her last hit if she's using them on the creeps, but early on, you know, she doesn't have it. It's like kind of like pushing Rise to tower early on is really, really good because he can't blow all of his mana on creeps, and if he does, then he's just kind of gonna auto lose the lane. Also, just in general, if you're a melee going against a ranged champion, you want to push them up against tower because then they have to focus on fighting the creeps instead of fighting you. And so right here, I actually, so this is a really good bait here. So I got ganked, and I was able to get away without using any of my summoner spells by using Moonfall to kind of distract from damage and actually bait this Poppy. I have my Red Pot ready, and I have Flash ready, so there's no way I'm going to get outplayed. So I run toward my tower, and I'm like, hey, Poppy. Hey, Poppy. I activate my Red Pot right before she hits me. She actually gets in tower range, and I ignite her. And I probably didn't need to ignite her, but Shyvana actually gets first blood, probably from that fireball she just threw, or maybe red buff. And then she chases down Katarina, but she doesn't actually end up getting her. But I just thought that was a really good outplay, and it made my Red Pot absolutely worth it. And so I get myself 2 Doran's Rings, stack back up on my health pots, get 1 mana pot, and a sight ward, because you absolutely do need wards going into lane. It doesn't matter what champion you are, ward your lanes. If you can get to the point where you're in a 1v1 scenario just because you are so warded that there's no way you can get ganked, then it becomes a complete skill matchup, and the only reason that you would have lost the lane is because yourself. I understand it's very frustrating getting camped, but if you make it so there's no possible gain that the jungler can get from ganking you because you're always warded, then you won't be camped. And if you are camped, then they'll waste so much time that hopefully it'll give an advantage to your teammates. And right here is a pretty easy gank. Diana ganks at 6 are absolutely ridiculous because you hit them with the Crescent Strike, you know, you do 130 or whatever damage, then you use your Lunar Rush, do another 100 so damage, you use your Moonfall, and by that time the jungler has gotten close enough to apply whatever CC or damage they have, and then you have your Pale's Cascade doing some damage from the shield, and then you can use your Lunar Rush as another gap closer, and I go up here and I get a nice little KS on the Poppy. I figured that was pretty even for the initial kill on Poppy that Shyvana got when I was really the one outplaying her, but I mean, that's not really what I was thinking. I was just thinking, hey, this is a free kill for Diana, and Diana snowballs incredibly well. If you want to see a good pro player playing Diana, I would definitely check out either Tabs, formerly on Millennium. I think he's the the 80 carry player for Sins something, I don't know. But he was on Millennium. He's also considered, like, widely considered one of the best Fizz players. But Fizz and Diana were really his go-to mid lane champions. So definitely, if you want to see a good pro player play that, as well as everyone knows Reggie is incredibly good at Diana. And if you're a really balls deep player, then watching Reggie on Diana is absolutely beautiful. Just watching him initiate, you know, use the Moonfall, get the Zonias off, and then his whole team comes up and cleans. It's really, really awesome. And just the instant picks you can get with Diana, like right here, the moment I hit that Crescent Strike, I was going to be able to Lunar Rush. Her skills, I don't know, they all kind of sound the same to me. Lunar Rush in and just burst him, and I didn't even have to use Ignite. It's pretty cool because a lot of people don't expect the amount of burst you have, But if you can stack up your Moon Silver Blade so it's about to pop, hit him with the Crescent Strike, and then jump in. Hit him with the Crescent Strike, you jump in with your Pale Cascade, you get your Moon Silver Blade off, and then you get 2 Lunar Rushes, because one, you get reset from your, oh, right here I just get dumpstered on. I just played this really, really wrong. But if you get the reset with your Lunar Rush, you can just use it right afterward if you need a quick burst of power. But with my enormous amount of gold there, I ended up getting Seeker's Arm Guard as well as Sorcerer's Shoes. Magic Penetration is incredibly good on just about any caster, as well as the Seeker's Arm Guard is really good for Diana because she does have to get into that melee range, as well as Zoni's Hourglass being incredibly good on any initiating mage. So I decide I am super snowballed. I'm 4-1-1 with halfway decent CS, especially for how much I've been fighting. So I decide to gank bottom. I'm trying to get them to push a little bit here, but it's just not happening. So I decide, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to walk through. And I start the fight here. I'm taking a ton of damage, but I do have the shields, and my whole team is here. So I trust them to clean up by just backing up there and letting them try and go for the kill. And Misfortune actually ends up dying. I don't know if they get the Nidalee. They don't get the Nidalee, but we end up trading 1 for 1. But it was completely worth it because they end up losing up a ton of creeps for it, as well as I believe we get this tower here. Yes, we do get the tower. And I got an assist for that. I could have probably stayed in a little bit longer to absorb some tower shots. I used my Pale Cascade a little bit late there to absorb some of the dot damage from the Nidalee trap. But that's okay. I just decided to push this wave to the tower. I'm just trying to get farmed up as possible. And then Shyvana tells me that blue is up, so I decided to go get that. I made sure to farm mid first, though, because you don't want to miss out on too much of those. And so I'm really, really strong now, and so as a strong Diana, or any mid lane who's strong, you want to roam as much as you can. I tell the Teemo to come down. You've probably seen this Teemo play with me before. It's a real-life friend I have who's just trying to learn the game, and so I've been playing a little bit with him, trying to give him tips. And I told him to come down because in a situation like that, where I've already done a ton of damage, it's really just a free assist, especially if I'm snowballed like I am. It's pretty much guaranteed I'm going to kill the Katarina, so you might as well just come down and get yourself a free assist, because it's just adding more gold to your team. You get 300, on average, you get 300 gold for a kill, and then if there's an assist tied to it, the person getting assist is going to get like 200 gold. This is all just really just basic averages, or just basic numbers. But that assist gold isn't taking away anything from the kill gold. If the assist is spread across multiple people, then yes, the assist gold does go down. But trying to get at least 1 assist every single kill increases your team gold like by so much. It's ridiculous. If you think about it, like 10 kills would be like 3,000 gold. Again, this is just basic numbers. If you throw an assist on each one of those and say each assist gets you like 180 gold, that's an extra 1,800 gold. That's almost like, that's more than 50% more gold. It's absolutely like just ridiculous if you think about it. And so we're really strong here, and so I decided to just go ham. I know the poison from Teemo is going to get that Katarina, so I go in. I go a little ham. I probably could have backed off a little bit, but we end up totally getting kills that are worth it, and it actually gets my Zonia's Hourglass, and I believe they're going to actually kill this Poppy without any of them dying, so that was good on them. And once you get a Zonia's Hourglass on Diana, you are a monster. I don't buy any items here. I probably could have bought some wards, because as Diana, you can definitely set up picks really, really well. And I tell them that Dragon's coming up at 1559, and at 1559 it does come up, so me and Shyvana get this Dragon pretty quick. Also, this Shyvana skin is absolutely awesome. Like the whole Ice Flame, like I think that's probably my favorite skin from the new Freylord patch or whatever. The Trundle's okay. I'm glad that they kept the option to pick the traditional skin, because I don't know if I like the Troll King that much. And then I haven't seen the Nivea one yet, so I guess I shouldn't speak too soon, because I've heard really, really good things about the Black Frost and Nivea skin. And so we push a tower here, and I think we might actually go for the second tower here since we are pretty healthy and we are really strong. But it looks like we're just going to poke here a little bit and then catch this Darius who's about to 1v4, and I tell Teemo to back off because you are in complete dunk range. But he actually ends up just juking me completely and ends up like over here, I think he walks onto that shroom, yeah. And so I was like, oh balls. And so I get red buff for this MF, and then she tries to take the golem from me, like after I just gave her red buff, so I pulled it away so that she couldn't get it. And I decided to just clear this wave, and then I'm going to go back and get myself another needlessly large rod to make myself really, really, really powerful. My team does pretty good there. They're team fighting when they probably shouldn't be without me, but that's okay because they're actually, looks like they're doing it pretty well. And I am heading my way over there, but it looks like they just get some free kills, so that's good. As long as they back off here, Nidalee shouldn't be able to pick up anything. But they do stay around a little bit too long, and Katarina's actually going to come in, and she probably could have killed more of them if she didn't have such a crappy build, but she did get pretty shut down in lane by me, so that's understandable. She had a Negatron and a Seeker's Armor Guard, pretty silly. If you guys want to see what items there's on the team right now, I have Zoni's Hourglass, Needlessly Large Rod, 2 Dorans, and Sword Boots. Teemo has Malady and some makings of maybe an Aegis, I'm not sure. MF has a Bloodthirster. Volibear has a Locket of the Iron Solari, and it looks like he's building an Aegis, as well as he has a Philostone. Shyvana has Wriggles, Boots 5, Ancient Golem, and Phage. Poppy has pretty much nothing. Katarina has pretty much nothing. Nidalee has Sword Boots and a Tier. Darius has Black Cleaver, so that's pretty good, and Quinn has a BF Sword as well as a Vamp Scepter, so probably going to get a Bloodthirster pretty soon, but as you can see, it's 22-9, so we're way ahead. We get a pretty poor fight here. I get caught out. I think I might actually pick up a kill here. I was pretty close. If I would have used my ult one more time, I probably would have gotten that Poppy, but it's okay because Shyvana does pick up a kill, and we just kind of need to group and end the game. So I'm going to fast forward through my death here, and they actually do end up surrendering with a 4-1 vote. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate all the support you've given me for this YouTube channel. If you liked this style of gameplay commentary, be sure to leave your comments below on what you liked, maybe some constructive criticism about the format of the commentary. And as always, guys, just stay classy, keep winning.